Bitcoin since 2013. From that time on, he has been building the ecosystem and infrastructure for crypto and blockchain adoption in the Philippines. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Miguel Cuneta.
Let's say, for example, if you ask me, in 10 years, do you think Bitcoin will still be around? Of course. I mean, I'll make sure. I know like hundreds of people that will. We now know how to transfer digital value to each other, peer to peer. That's really powerful. Bitcoin represents freedom for an individual. Bitcoin is a system that exists outside the system.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
2013, just started buying Bitcoin at like 150 bucks. Within that same month that I started buying Bitcoin, it went to 1,000. So I thought I was like the biggest, the smartest guy and like the most awesome. Like a lot of the people that did that in 2017, you know, I can relate because that was me in 2013. And then in like 30 minutes or something, it dropped from 1.2 to like 600. And then like down to 400. And then within that month, it went back to 1,000. You know, the dead cat bounce. And then it went back down and down and down and down and down and down and down. You get to a point where you realize that you have to detach the markets and the technology. I'm not talking about blockchain, I'm talking about Bitcoin. You couldn't write this script in a movie, you know, you couldn't make this shit up. Somebody comes out of the blue in a mailing list and says, I invented a new peer-to-peer currency, which is now worth like $80 billion. And it's trading at 3,000 and people are saying it's dead. Oh, hi there. I'm just reading this leather-bound book. So actually, I'm a co-founder and chief community officer representing, you know, like the company. Like going to events, speaking in conferences, talking about what we do, educating. I predict that it will go up or down or sideways. Up, down.
That's 100% accurate.
You know, when we started out, we started out as a Bitcoin payment processor, and then quickly evolved into a remittance platform. So if somebody wants to send money to someone in the Philippines and they want to use Bitcoin, they basically sell the Bitcoin to us for X amount of pesos and say, give the pesos to this person. The receiver doesn't know crypto is being used, only the sender. And as the business evolved, even the sender didn't know that crypto was being used. Or if they did, they didn't need to understand. The idea was really to use it as a value transfer mechanism, but don't try to force people to understand it or to learn how to use it. 2017 was really something, you know, spill over to 2018 and a lot of projects. It's John's. It's John's.
Don't leave it in my office.
Sorry? The really difficult thing is to like redefine how people view money. People have no idea what money is. People have no clue how it works. Money is just information. If you just have this like kind of vision of the future, no one will ever use this paper and coins anymore. You really have to think of what the future will look like, there will be VR communities, VR worlds, and there will be money in these worlds. Machines will pay each other without human intervention. You can't create something like Bitcoin. It's impossible because anything you create from day one will get scrutinized, attacked. It will not have this luxury of being obscure for the first 2 to 3 years. I don't want to say Bitcoin's not going to fail. We're like way past that probability. There's just too many eyes on it, too many smart people working on it. It's out of the box, you know, it's the genie is out of the bottle. You cannot undo this, you cannot uninvent this.